if I
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw with the Podcast. I'm your host, the Fox Silver. And yes, it's very late. And thank you for being up and thank you for tuning in. What's up to everybody that is in my Facebook group, Raw with the Podcast After Dark? What's up, everybody that's on Facebook? That's a friend that haven't joined the Facebook group. And what's up to everybody that's on YouTube watching? And what's up to all the family that's on TikTok? What's happening? Moving kind of late tonight. I just pulled over, and I had to come on because I said I was going to come on, and I'm glad y'all can make it, you know. Let me see who's in the house. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who's in the house. Let me see who in the house. Breezy. I see you, Breezy. I don't know if you're still there, but I see you, Breezy. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hope everybody had a good week and a good weekend. And everything is going all right. TikTok folks, y'all all right? What's up, Bay? Bay, come eat. What's up, Bay? Come eat. What's happening? Who else out there? JB, you still there? I am beautiful. I am beautifully made. What's happening? JB, you still there? Jay the Last Angel, Lovely's there. Queen Lawan, I don't know if you still there, but what's happening, everybody? Anne Marie, what's happening, Miss Anne Marie? Hello there. Hello there. Everybody that is look at there. Look at there. See y'all starting already. For my TikTok family, my people on Facebook said I need to stop. I need to tell my trucker buddies to stop running people off the road. My trucker buddies don't run people off the road. It's them other crazy truckers out there that do that. It's not my trucker buddies. It is not my trucker buddies. Trust and believe. It's not any of my trucker buddies. But tonight tonight we're gonna talk about something that has really been bugging the hell out of me. Really been bugging the hell out of me. And I know everybody's heard about it in parts of our country. And Kahi's getting ready to come in, y'all. What up, Kahi?
Hey,
What's good?
hey, the Fox. How's it
What's
going?
up? All is well, bro. All is well. All is well. Um,
Excellent, excellent. Same here. Appreciate it.
the
Appreciate
folks
it.
on
Mhm.
TikTok, Kahi is in the house. Miss Lou, you haven't heard. Okay, well, tonight we're going to be talking something that I'm just like super pissed off about. Me and Kahi has been talking about this. And if y'all didn't know, I live in Florida. in the
Hold on one
wonderful
second.
state of Florida. And please do not um, hold that against me because we got a crazy ass governor. Don't hold that against me, But in the state of Florida, they got the bullshiznit going on. And when it comes to minorities, the bullshit that's going on here in the state of Florida is really pissing us off because we got this crazy ass governor that is
Trying to get
setting up all of these laws to be passed that is going to affect no one but the minorities that live in the state. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
the latest thing is uh yes, I do. I mean de Satan, not DeSantis, de Satan. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is what's going on. So in the public schools, right? They're doing this in different states of the country. They're trying to rewrite the curriculum as it pertains to African American history, meaning that they do not want to put the fact, they do not want to put all the facts about slavery. They don't want to. They don't want to keep that in the textbooks. They don't want to teach about the harshness, the brutality, all of the killings, the rapes, the kidnappings, the abduction, the brutality, the dehumanization. All they don't want to teach any of that in the state of Florida. They want to change it. They want to change it so it doesn't make slavery look and sound so harsh, which is ridiculous to me. Um, Only the peach people does it benefit.
Yeah.
They want to Facebook user. Uh, I can't
Sorry about
see
that.
who that is, and I don't know why it's
Let
not.
me see.
It says they want to tell
Well,
these kids that slavery was beneficial for blacks. Yeah, and that's the part
yeah,
we're going to
yeah,
talk about.
exactly.
Yeah, that's the same bullshit. Who the hell would say slavery benefit? Exactly. Who?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the latest thing that's been in the news is that they're saying that slavery benefited blacks, right? And then when Vice President Kamala Harris came down to Florida and spoke
Hmm.
to uh, to the masses, Fox News reported that she is lying about what Florida said when they said that Florida said that slavery benefited blacks. So now they're trying to say Kamala Harris put that lie out there, and that's not exactly what was being said. Okay, so we got a few Florida folks up in here. And even the NAACP tells blacks to stay out. Yes.
Wow.
Florida is crazy. Anne Marie said the state of Illinois is doing the same. It's crazy and it's just
Hmm.
ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So when Fox News reported this, right? They actually had I don't even know what his name. Kahi, maybe you can look it up. The
Ooh.
guy is it's a black man that supposedly wrote the Florida curriculum that is talking about where
Yeah,
they
I
get
didn't
the
know.
statement that slavery benefited blacks.
I,
Oh, he backpedaled. He said that he didn't have
let's
much
see.
oversight in making the law. Right. But
Okay.
he
What?
supposedly um created the curriculum. So like you saw it. So what he said was
Right.
he didn't
Right.
say that he didn't say that slavery benefited the slaves. He said that the slaves were resilient right? And they had, during slavery, they they obtained skills that they were able to use after slavery that benefited them. No, 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 no.
I
So
don't know his name. If you can see.
yeah, he supposedly wrote the curriculum. So he's saying that the skills that were learned benefited the
Who's it?
slaves basically afterward. That's how he reworded it. But no, no, no.
This
The only way you benefit from something. Now I looked up. I looked it up. I looked up. So so I would be
who,
correct in explaining this.
right. Are you talking about someone who wrote a curriculum recently?
Like, yeah, it's I
Right.
don't think it was recently. I think it might have been a book he wrote or something, and is a
I
black
don't
guy, because that's who
see.
Fox News had, who was
I don't know
interviewing,
what's
going against Kamala
okay.
Harris, which in Fox News is
Hmm.
notorious. Fox News is notorious for putting blacks against blacks, to
Yeah.
discredit. That's what Fox News does. You know,
Right.
let me
I
see
don't know who
this.
that was.
Yeah. Is it Dr. William B. Allen? Thanks, Anne Marie. I'm going to look it up. Let's see.
Right.
Dr.
Okay.
William B. Allen.
She may be correct. Thank you very much, Anne
And
Marie.
I didn't, yeah, yeah, yeah. It says
You do?
education.
Right.
Yep, that's him. That is him.
Okay.
Florida Black Historic Academic Stress Harris category. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's him. That's him.
Hmm.
That is him. That's him. 100. That's him.
Okay.
So, what I did was I looked up the word benefit. I don't think the word benefit, when it comes to slavery, it should not be in the same sentence when you're talking about the enslaved and benefited. Definitely should never
Hmm.
even go together, because the enslaved did not benefit. You know, the colorless folks benefited. And let's
Hmm.
look at the definition for benefit. Let's look at the definition for benefit, brother Kahi. Do we want to go to the law dictionary, or we're gonna go to
That's
dictionary for
probably a good
Google?
one. Law is
You're gonna do the Google
uh, law. I'm gonna,
benefit.
but I don't have a law dictionary. If someone else does, that's great. Still trying to
What's the law dictionary?
law definition
Benefit
of
definition.
of
All right.
legal
So, all right, I
definition of
got it.
benefit.
You
Okay,
got it. What does it say?
for benefit,
Yeah.
saying for benefit, I have the
The
legal
definition of
definition.
benefit. What's the
Right.
legal
For
definition?
legal definition, I have any profit or acquired right or privilege primarily through a contract in workers' compensation.
Okay,
As
repeat that, my brother. We're
specified
going to go to
in-
church on them right now.
I have
Repeat
any
that
pro-
again, Kahi.
so for benefit, I have any profit or acquired right or privilege
Stop right there. Stop
primarily
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. You said any
any profit.
profit. Stop right there. So part of benefit is any profit.
That's right.
So
That's it.
the enslaved profit a lot, right? The enslaved
Sure
profited a
did.
lot. Continue, my brother. Continue.
Or acquired right or privilege.
Oh, stop right there. Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna
TikTok,
stop right
y'all
here.
listening? Stop right
I'll
there.
start right
Or
there.
right or privilege. Now we
Mhm.
know that
Acquired
the
right or
acquired
acquired
right
right or privilege.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we know that the
Hmm.
enslaved during slavery
Acquired
had
right.
plenty of that, didn't they? They had plenty of that, right?
They
Oh
had
yeah.
plenty of acquired right.
Oh yeah, they had plenty of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Go
They
ahead.
had
Keep on,
plenty of
my brother.
acquired
Keep
right.
on. Keep going. Keep going.
Primarily through contract.
Woo! Now
Primarily
that
through
is
contract. That's
primarily
interesting.
through contract. So
Contract. Hmm.
there was a lot of contracts for the enslaved back then,
There was
wasn't there?
contracts. There was
There were
contracts.
plenty of
Yes, it
contracts,
was.
not any
Absolutely.
that the enslaved signed, you
Correct.
know,
Correct. Correct.
but the holders of the enslaved, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had
All day long.
contracts with all the work that was being done by the enslaved and all the
Absolutely.
products that were made, created, grown, sold. You feel me? Including the
It's
enslaved.
true. That's right.
Mother suckers.
That is true.
It's
That is
crazy.
true.
My thing is, like, when these laws are being made, why are we hearing about it so late? Why are we hearing about it after the fact? You know, why can't we be
Hmm.
like in the forefront when it happens? You know what I mean?
Oops. Sorry
TikTok
about
folks,
that.
can y'all answer that?
Yeah. Say that
Like,
again. Say that again. At the school, my peach history professor about slavery teaching
right.
misinformation.
Who just made that comment? Facebook user, because we don't see the name, we just see Facebook user. Who was that? That said, I had to school my peach history professor about slavery, teaching misinformation. Oh,
You
that's
know, 1/5
Breezy.
of a
All right,
person.
Breezy.
One
Because we
fifth a
said,
person.
yeah, ain't that the BS? Because we still 1/5 the person.
Is that 3/5? The 1/5.
I think she's embellishing.
Well, that would still make sense. Might as well have
Yeah,
been treated just as 1/5 of a person.
exactly.
Yes,
Less,
absolutely.
less,
Less
less,
than, less than,
less than.
less than.
Yeah, not even
Um,
3/5. You know.
that's right. That's
And
right.
what part? What?
Uh,
I mean, what determined the parts? Really, you know what I mean?
hmm.
That's what your
Um,
professor said, Breezy. She said, TikTok folks, Breezy on Facebook said, she said that the only true duplication of slavery was 12 years a slave. You mean
I didn't.
enacted? The only, not even, not
I
even.
didn't. I didn't watch that full movie. After I seen some of it, I didn't want to see
Yeah.
anymore.
I,
I'll have
I,
to go
I,
back and review it.
yeah,
Basically,
I saw the whole
that's
thing.
fine. Okay. Okay.
Councilman,
Good
Councilman
evening.
Elder Barry Good, my brother. Good to see
Good,
you. Good to
good
see you.
evening. Good evening, Elderberry.
Oh, yes, 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 Councilman, you can answer this. Why is
Mm-hmm.
it that with the Florida, with this curriculum, with this curriculum that they're changing in Florida, why do we hear about it after the fact, after it's been passed? You know, now it's in the news. Like, why can't we be in front of this when they're making the decision? To make these laws to go into effect. Why do we hear about it so late, Councilman?
While Councilman is about to type, I was just looking at Facebook user again, and I wasn't about to get into that, but as he stated, the only reason is that
Okay.
a breezy probably. He says the
Yeah, I
only
think
reason we were counted as 3/5 a slave was for the white slaveholder as a landowner and voting rights for the slave owner. That's that
you could break that.
is
Can
definitely
you
what
be more
I
specific?
came across. But yeah, it says exactly that. It was for the voting rights because we
Right.
weren't considered a full person, but the 3/5 made it closer to 3/5 than less than 3/5 to be counted as
Oh,
for
like so
voting for
so
for
like
voting.
they
So when
were
they voted,
part of his vote.
correct, correct,
Okay.
they're part
All
of
right,
his vote. The Spain vote.
Councilman said, can I be
Right.
more specific? Okay, with the in Florida, they're changing the curriculum to remove the facts about slavery. Of course, you heard
Hmm.
it on the news. And this new thing that they have that they're enforcing in the schools, and they're
Excuse me.
saying that the governor voted and put it into law, to teach slavery in a way that is not as harsh, that is nowhere close to the truth of what was going
Right.
on, you know. And so he put this into effect. He made it a law, from what I understand. And my question is, why are we hearing that it's a law after the fact? Why can't we be in the decision making when it goes up for vote? That's my question. Like, why do we have to see it afterwards? Like, I didn't even know that they were doing such a thing. You know what I mean? I may have heard that Texas did their thing about trying to change how they teach it, you know, but by the time I heard about it, it had already taken place in Florida. So, like,
Hmm.
um, what's up, Pamela? So, like, why do we hear about it so late? Why do we hear about the decision? Like, oh, it's been put in the law.
Hi, Pamela. My issue is the
What's
Jewish
up,
people,
TikTok
not.
folks? TikTok folks. All right, Indiana. I'm in Indiana, Evansville, Indiana. I'm in Indiana right now, Deanna. That's where I'm at. DeSantis is a joke. Absolutely. I'll leave it like that. This is a buffoonery. Who are you telling? Who are you telling, man? Absolutely. Absolutely. On the highest level. I agree. And he needs to be stopped. Something. My issue is the Jewish people will not let us forget about the Holocaust, but when black people talk about slavery, they want us to forget and erase our history. Absolutely. Anne Marie Dean says it's not late. It's always been there. Many of our own people are still in denial about the ugliness of our history, mental slavery. So, absolutely, I agree. I agree. But I mean, my thing is like, when they come up to saying, oh, like Florida has put into law that they will
Hmm.
now decide to teach slavery this way. So they put it in the law. Well, I didn't know they were even voting. I didn't know they were voting to make a decision like that. It just pisses me off, and what can be done to reverse it, you know
Hmm.
what can be done to reverse it? Yes, yes, yes.
I
The
mean,
Satan is Trump.
the
The
Satan's
Satan is
Trump.
Trump jury. This is the messed up
Trump.
part. So here it
Hmm.
is. I don't know if the Democrats even got a contender to run for president, but here it is. We
Mm.
got two Republicans, DeSantis and Trump. You know what I mean? Well, they got to battle it out. They got to battle it out.
Right, right.
Councilman Councilman Barry said, "What's even more of a travesty if Trump falls to all the charges against him, DeSantis could be our next."
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not good. Freaking something has to come out, man. I hope somebody brings some dirt out against this dude or something. you
I'm
know,
sure it's there. It's there. It's there. You're
somebody
right.
needs to stump his momentum. You know, right, Councilman? I knew
Yeah,
you meant president.
yeah.
Somebody needs to stomp his momentum for real. Somebody needs to stomp that momentum because You're good. You're good. We knew what
Yeah,
you were
that's
talking
fine.
about.
That's right.
There wasn't a vote. DeSantis makes these laws and passes them, and there is no one in Florida
You know,
contest. That's the part I'm
that's the
saying.
part.
Like, so,
This
so he just passed the law, and there was no vote. That's what it seemed like.
this seems like this goes back to the voting at the local levels for uh, sheriff, councilman, judge, and so on, and all these people that have voted in are they're mostly known with the people that are local. They're not necessarily, it's because you can only vote local. Like, I'm not over in New Jersey voting for your sheriff. You know what I mean? So when it goes to that, and then it gets to be something of this, like DeSantis, that's been there for a moment, and I myself didn't really know who he was until a few years ago, and was hearing about him. But these people that have voted in, the people that are placed there by,
It was a
let's
school
say, other
board vote.
presidents, it
Facebook
was
user. It was a school
the
board
school
vote.
board vote. Mm.
Who the? Yeah, but like if it was a school board vote, like it seemed like it's affecting all the schools in the state. So what?
It's
So you're
bigger than
saying the board of education for all of Florida had one big vote?
Florida public schools, huh?
Is that it? We're gonna have to find that footage.
No, we
Yeah, we're gonna have to find that footage. I want to know, like, yeah, like, so who in the state can fight this? Like, where are the people, like, protesting, like, this ain't right and stuff because it's just freaking ridiculous.
what was the actual vote about? I'm not in Florida. I don't watch the news all the time. I don't. I don't. It's sickening.
Okay,
It's sickening. I'm
thanks.
not gonna lie. Okay.
The vote,
Let's see the vote. Right. What was the voting on? What are you talking?
yes, only the school board would
You have to
have
vote on
had
this.
to vote on this. Yeah,
Okay.
right, right. So, they had to vote to change.
Right.
They had to vote to change that part of the curriculum to
All right.
remove how they taught slavery and then
Okay.
put
All
in,
right.
and Anne Marie had gave us the name
Right.
of that educator, the black educator
Right.
that they were
Alan.
basically basing it off of,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And
Wow. Wow. That is right. That was
right,
I got you. I got you.
Dr. Allen.
Dr. Allen.
Yeah.
It was Dr. Allen.
I looked it up.
I wonder who was. Yeah, it makes me wonder who was present to um,
And obviously they had the votes to pass. Yeah,
argue against that.
yeah.
Who
I'm
was there
yeah,
to argue
I'm
against the vote?
curious to, like, which like if this was like, like the Supreme Board of Ed and everything, and they had already discussed it to pass it, so why wasn't there anybody there to, like, like, where was the public, you know where were the parents, you know
My feeling, okay, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. And some one of the things I say about that is you would think that the public, the citizens, the people, you would think they have say so in these matters. You would think they have say so in these matters when these issues come up and everyone is questioning. Well, how did this happen, and how did they allow the vote? And sometimes um, I seem to think, I don't seem to think. I know these people slip things in when people aren't looking or when they are asleep or it's a
but they
part of some other package.
they
And
definitely
it
did.
just
Yeah.
happens. Because all of a sudden the next day we wake up and everyone says, "Wait, what happened? But how did that happen?
Exactly.
Wasn't it, no one was there to stop it? This is a
Exactly.
travesty. You can say
Yeah.
something about it. And that let me see what it boils down. Let me stop for a minute and read a couple of things here in the chat from Facebook user. Told you to check your Facebook page. It said, I'll go out on a limb and say probably all of the board didn't agree on this. And I would agree with that. All of the board didn't agree with that. So I don't know how many people were on the board, 12, 7, 9.
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what it's supposed to be, you know.
Right.
And then again, to me, like my honest opinion is I believe boards are necessary and committees are necessary and voting is necessary. But so many times we turn around, and I mean everyone is as everyone in mass, you know, everyone's social media, you know, your coworkers, your friends, your family, and we're all up in arms about these things, you know, and you would think to yourself, why this doesn't seem right? Because that's what the general consensus seems to be. That's what it seems to be. And maybe we're not looking at the other side of the coin. We're just here on this social media. I haven't took a general consensus. You know, we can only see what we can see and who we speak to. And it's a bad thing. It's really bad. Then you say, who can reverse this? How can this be reversed?
Right.
You can vote, but you can go in there and oppose it. I mean, even though if the vote is done,
So you have to look up to see when they're having the meetings, and then you have to show up at the meetings and oppose it. So like, you know,
that's right. Well, sometimes I'll be up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and I see them in the House and Senate, and I'm looking at C-SPAN, and I'm looking at things, and I'm like,
why does
wow,
it come
you know,
on
this
so
seems
late?
important. Comes on so late, and it's only like 8 or 9 people in there, and they're voting on things like something funding, something about this, something about that. And I'm like, it's only about 12 people in there, and I can see where they don't have the people to oppose it, and they have more people to be pro for it. And so the numbers won't add up.
What's
And
up,
it's
TikTok
really
folks? What's
weird.
up, Toy?
Yeah, I'm sure they had the majority. Of course, to push it through.
Spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Is
They
that's
will not fight against it. Are the
what's
minority in
up? What's
Florida
up?
now?
What's up? What's up? That's
Yeah, we are
TikTok
the
folks.
Florida. Okay. Hey, TikTok folks. Yeah, of course they had the majority. That's the problem. Every time we turn around, every time I turn the hell around, someone has the majority and they push something through that it seems many people oppose. Many people. Now, I don't necessarily go around taking a worldwide survey, right, on any of the matters. It's my circle of family, friends, co-workers, and social media and others. And this spans color, race, creed, location, environment, you know, jurisdictions, counties, and countries, and whatever. And people are up in arms about some of the matters. And so when someone says they had the majority, I don't think that's a positive thing, because it's too much negativity that comes out of the majority. The majority is too much negative things. And I hear people also say that, well, if you're not out there voting for it, if you're not out there fighting for it, if you don't have a voice in it, then you won't be heard and you won't be able to get anything pushed through. And I say, okay,
sudden
I agree
change?
with that.
My thing,
and I can agree with that.
like in the decision making, like, you know, I just think that instead of having dialogue after the fact, I'm saying
right.
I want to be in front of it. Front of it. So it can't reach to a vote, basically. They say, hell no, we're not even going to try to challenge that. But there's nobody there to challenge. If there's somebody there to challenge it, they're not making it known. Like, who is there to challenge it?
1 minute. Okay, Councilman Elderberry, good. Have a great night. Appreciate your
All right, Councilman. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Very much. Have a great one. And again, what's up to all of everyone out
Hey,
there on the social media
Councilman,
platforms?
see if you can put me in that budget. It's
Yeah, we
bad
need a
out here
budget.
on these roads.
Yeah, we need a new budget. We need a new budget worked out.
All right,
we definitely can
brother.
use a new budget worked out. That'll work. That'll definitely work.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
But
right on. Right on.
Love you, man. Look, my thing is
being ahead of the curve. You wish you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, being ahead of the curve. Like
exactly.
Nobody is making themselves known that, hey, this is going on. They're about to vote on this. Like, it's not looking good for you, brother. It's not. It ain't looking good.
Not looking good for a lot of us. Then
we are never going to be in front of because.
Yeah,
because we don't have enough black representation and that's the thing. That's that's what I was thinking. It's not enough black representation in Florida. Like, who are
the ones that do?
Like, if I'm thinking about writing to somebody, who do I have to write to? How many Democrats are in office in Florida? Who can I write to?
Can't you look it up by what do you call that? Like 7, I think it's divided by what is that? By sections of the state, sections of the counties, like the different wards.
All right, so you got
counties.
What is it? State representatives, you have councilmen, you got senators, right?
I don't know who else.
I'm gonna have to look. I forgot all of that. Yeah, me too. A representative. Is Bobby Powell a representative in Florida? We're gonna have to look that up. But let me see. State representatives. Who are the state representatives for Florida? Do they have a local level? Do they have a local level and a city level? You have councilmen. So, like Councilman Barry, like, he would be, let me see. You looking it up, Spence?
I'm sorry about that. So what is it specifically? I was reading a Facebook user.
Are the majority of representatives in Florida are peach? Wow. Who are the Florida?
What is it you were asking, by the way?
Yeah, who are the Florida state representatives? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Well, look at there. Look at all of these people. Florida representatives. One female.
Just
I see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 women and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19 men, 2 minority men. Yeah, there's two black men, 1 Spanish man, and far as Jimenez.
You see,
there's 2 Spanish men, 2 black men, 2 Spanish. Soto, that might be Spanish too. 3 Spanish men, 1 Spanish woman, and 2 black women, and everybody else is white.
Sister.
So
I see one.
So we got to United States is American Politics and Finance Professor, some of the blah 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 blah. So is he a Democrat or Republican?
I only see two melanated people in here.
Maybe you're looking for Florida. 2 black men. Yeah. Yeah, two
I
black
see.
men. I see two black women, and I think it's maybe two or
Who, Brian?
three Hispanic. Yeah, Byron. You got
Mm-hmm.
Byron, and there's another guy. Where was the other guy? Oh, my bad. Was it only one black man?
I
That was a
see two
lady.
sisters. Right.
Yeah,
Oh, they
yeah.
all
I thought that
crossing.
was all right. Yeah,
They're all
only one
crossing
black
lines
man.
now. I know
Yeah, only
Frederica
one
Wilson.
black man and two sisters. Yeah,
Right.
two black
Frederica
women.
Wilson.
And then I
That's
think
right.
there are three. You got a Jimenez, you got a Soto, and you have Alejandro. These are
Mm-hmm.
three Hispanic men, and then Hispanic woman. You have Luna, Miss Luna.
Phyllis. The heck is Phyllis? It's my current name. Business name.
What's up, everybody? What's up, TikTok family? Sorry, I'm not paying y'all any attention. I need to do better. My bad, TikTok family. But my thing is, I guess
Oh my
David,
gosh. Ugh.
what I'm going to have to write my representatives, man, and
You know what I
ask them what's
do?
going on. What's up?
Okay, real quick. You don't have to leave that space there. Ask them what's going on. When I look up these people, I look at their background too. All
Yeah,
right. I look at their I look at their background.
right,
Not only their education, but I look up their parents. I try to see how long they've been in that jurisdiction or
right,
that state, if they've been there,
right,
their connections are, who their family. And I also look up where they're from.
right,
I also look at where they're from. I try to see where their parents are from. I try to look and see where they're raised,
right,
because it tells
right.
me a lot about what I wish it didn't. Okay.
Right.
I know
Such as.
such as these elected officials, they are they're supposed to carry out the will of the people. I think, right? They're
Yep.
supposed to, by what is everyone clamoring
It,
for?
like
Right,
which people,
right.
but yeah, you're
Well,
right.
all people of America. Like, what is everyone saying in America? Let's do this, or should I say, when it's on it depends on what level it is. The local, federal, state, and all other things.
Right.
So, and when I watch them, uh, like this right here, we're talking about, you
Yeah.
would think that if they had their ears to the what's
Street.
going on, what people
Yeah.
want, to the street, to the
Right.
airwaves, to social media, you would think that the majority of the people doesn't want it to be the way this happened or what they voted on.
You
You
you would
would,
think,
right.
you
You
would
would think,
you would hope, but that's
well,
not the
okay, I
case.
would hope. Yes, you would hope. But like they're
That's not
saying in the
the
chat,
case.
when you have the votes to push this malarkey through,
Right. If you got the
it goes,
votes, then
if you got the votes.
yeah.
Now, I'm not a
Up, you're frozen.
political.
There you
I'm
go.
not frozen. I'm not frozen. Am I
You
frozen
were.
now? Okay. Okay.
You were.
Um, it would seem to me, it would stand to reason. It just would stand to reason that when we're seeing these people who's passing these laws, making these laws, and putting these things into effect, when I
Right.
look at their background and I'm looking at the sisters and brothers, I'm looking at the sisters and brothers background. I'm looking at the other people too. But the reason
Right.
I say that is because I expected one of them that I saw, their parents are not from here. Every time I
From the
turn around.
islands, everybody from the
Correct.
islands.
Now that's still Haiti. Haiti is, that's kind of right here still, but I'm gonna save this for a minute. I'm not gonna touch on this. But every time I turn around and I'm looking at someone, not every time, many times that I turn around and I'm looking to see who's on these panels, who's on these committees, who's representing here and there. And all skin folk ain't kinfolk. There, I said it. I
Oh,
got
what?
it out. All
What'd
skin
you say?
folk is not kinfolk.
True.
All skin folk is not kinfolk. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
my belief is, no matter what party you're with, it seems you would come to a understanding and a conclusion if you are working for the people, especially the people who the majority are clamoring for the same thing. It seems that way. I don't know politics like maybe you or someone else. I don't know, but it seems as if there's always something working against particular people.
We are the
I'm going to leave it
particular.
right there. And we are the particular people.
We
So
are the
I'm going to
particular
end that
people.
right there and let someone else
I
respond, reply, and let you go.
what was that? What was said right there? Florida is a money state that
Let's
they
back up.
have.
Let's back up. I'm sorry. Let's back up. Let's back up.
Where
I'm
you
going to,
going?
I
Where
don't know
you
if you
going?
did two black men. What did I say? They all peach. Right. Let me, I'm gonna go back up for a minute. I'm just gonna read down if you don't mind. I'll start with down here, Facebook user at timestamp 1223. Real
Yeah.
quick. I've been here since 1995, and I think there are maybe a handful of black reps.
Yeah.
Uh, next user says, two black men. What did I say? They're all peach. I agree. Two for the whole state of Florida. Like I said, no representation. You want it? Preach. I bet the Jews won't speak on it or up for our ancestors. They won't condemn DeSantis. No, they won't. But if it's them, they will defend them. They're part of the problem.
Mm,
So I'm gonna go ahead and move down to the next one. Yeah, yeah, they're part of the problem. Florida is a money state, and we'll back
mhm.
up to this.
Yeah.
I bet the Jews won't speak on it or up for our ancestors. They won't condemn DeSantis. That's a conversation for another day that a lot of people they don't really want to, have those like someone told me the other day when major conversations for fear
What's
of
up?
being labeled anti-Semitic for targeting and what have you.
Uh,
Every things will continue when no one speaks up, and I can understand everyone has their rights and their reasons and
right.
they want to be they don't want to rock the boat, muddy the waters, and they have things that they have to
Yeah.
accomplish, and they're not trying to do that. I
I'll.
get it, I get it, I do
Yeah.
too, but I'm not one of that to keep my fucking mouth shut when it comes to what everybody else is seeing. I'm not him. I'm not him. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm tactful. Sometimes I'm not. I'm not fucking tactful at all. Okay, because some things just come out raw, and I just feel they just need to be said.
That's the name of the
Period.
show.
Right.
Raw with
Raw
it.
with it. Raw
Raw
with it.
with it. Fuck
Exactly.
that.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Last user right here.
Mhm.
Florida is a money state. Uh, the have and the have-nots. Florida has the richest zip codes of anywhere, and the haves gonna vote
Yeah.
for these laws because it
Right.
allows them to keep having. Right.
This
Okay.
is
I
the
appreciate that.
yeah,
And y'all
this
know
is the
that y'all in Florida.
retirement state, this is the tourist state, and yeah, this is the money state.
Yeah.
So to move forward, my thing is
Right.
this is what I'm going to try to do.
Right.
I'm going to try to
I feel like I'm
reach
crooked.
out to my state representatives because
Okay.
by being silent while these things go on,
It's not doing no.
we're showing an approval.
Correct.
We're not
Correct.
we're
Correct.
not ain't nobody
Correct.
marching. Ain't nobody marching. I don't see no
Correct.
protesters. All right, so the vice president came to town and everything. So did she reach out on her own? But I mean, like, I'm right here
Hmm.
in the state and I don't hear
Right.
anybody local. I don't see if there is people that are protesting in the state about what's going on, they're not showing it. They're not showing it on
Right.
media. I don't see it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
If I got this platform, right, then I'm going to use it to spread the word, because if we let it go, it's going to spread. So we got to do something
Correct.
to nip it in the bud, to put a chokehold on it. You know,
Correct.
that's
Correct.
that's my mission. That's my mission. And really,
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I
So
don't
no
feel
more.
like I'm doing enough. You know, all my Gen
Everybody's saying
X's,
that.
where we at? I don't think we're doing enough. We need to do. My ancestors won't keep me quiet. I
Yeah, me
talk to
too
my
also.
ancestors. Absolutely. Boycott Florida. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
And you know,
Still going
that's
on
the
with
that's the
issues.
ongoing thing right now. Boycott Florida. But you got people that's not
Right.
going to boycott Florida. It's just
It's
not going to
true.
hurt. Money talks
It's
in
true.
Florida, and many of
Florida
our people living
people.
there are not in that bracket.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Right. I
But
have.
you know, I'm going to try to put the word out. I'm going to do the best that I can to put the word out. I am going to write my state representatives, the minority ones. I'm going to do my research on them.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, Florida's
who
up to some
who else is
BS.
writing them? Who are they talking to?
Right. It just takes
Why
regular.
haven't I haven't seen any of them in the news or anything? I haven't.
Right. And
You
you
know,
don't
I
have to
didn't even
be
know who they were. I just looked them up.
still go there for vacation because they call it
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
hotspot. BS. That's right.
Not only vacation, but you're talking about the
That's
college
where we're
kids,
going to live.
spring breakers, and
Mm.
everything. This is the spot, Florida. You know what I mean? And
Donors, funders.
and you know, frankly, I think that there may be like people in the state that do not feel the same way that people on the board of education feel. But
Right.
being that you have a group that may control the board of education, you know, so they don't speak for the masses. They speak for maybe a few loud people, you know what I'm saying? And then the
Right. That's
majority
right.
is out here not even thinking about what's going on out there.
That's right. Real quick. All right, Anne Marie Dean.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
Anne
Until
Marie,
next
thanks
time.
for showing up. Thank you. We're
Have a
gonna
great
see you
night.
next time.
Absolutely. Florida used to be a
Good
sundown
night.
state. Have a great night.
Uh, Floyd, yeah,
Yeah, back.
many years ago.
Oh
Sundown
yeah.
State. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think. I think it starts with just. I don't believe that you have to be a particular person or a special person to begin anything. Just like you said, the Fox.
Yeah.
When it,
Right.
trying to make some waves about it and
I want to make
speaking to you have to
waves.
speak to.
I want to
Well,
make waves.
waves, definitely a positive waves and raise the
Yeah.
raise
Yeah,
the
yeah,
alarm.
definitely.
Hmm.
To alarm folks to do something like petitions, get a petition going,
Correct.
something.
Correct.
I
Correct. That's
but I need to write my state representative, bro. Because I don't think I feel like I'm
yes.
not doing enough. I'm not doing anything. I have not done anything when it comes to protesting. All right, Breezy. Good night. I haven't done
All right. Good
anything.
night.
I just haven't. You know, I
Right.
think
And you're not
that
alone.
a lot of our generation, like, you know, all right, so the baby boomers, they were out there marching. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
maybe they no. Let me take that
Well,
back. The baby boomers might have marched, but who was before the baby boomers?
I don't even know how that goes. I don't
They
know how that
like,
goes.
you know, during
What years?
Dr. Martin Luther King,
Oh, those
like
are.
they were
I
marching.
thought those were baby boomer.
I don't
Those,
think they
were
were the
those?
baby boomers.
Oh, they actually came. They came. The baby boomers came before them.
The baby
Martin Luther King
boomers were the
came before.
result of the civil rights
Correct.
movement.
Correct. Correct. So,
And so
what
the
do they call
baby
that?
boomers, they fought, they came up during the change, but they did not pass the torch to the Gen X.
Okay,
The
it's Gen
Gen
X. That's
the,
right.
we're the Gen X. The Gen
That's right.
X
That's right.
benefited from the marches, but we did not
Correct.
continue the fight.
Gen
We
X.
did not continue the fight. No.
Okay, Gen X is from 65 to 80.
Right.
Right.
That's us.
Yeah.
We did not continue to fight.
Well,
The baby
okay,
boomers
no, we
are
didn't.
46
No, we
to
didn't.
64. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Right. And there's reasons that that came about. Anyone chime in, what have you. So everything that was going on from 1965 to 1980, uh, there was a bunch of movements that were forcibly put down by uh, the CIA, um, the government, other programs um, that would start to take hold between those years, between 65 and 80. So I know the crack epidemic, and this is not taking blame off of our responsibility, you know, when it came to trying to stay on task with keeping things in order. But there were a lot of things implemented from 1965 to 1980 also. I
To
can't
throw
name them
things
all.
off, to
Right.
distract, basically, to distract.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
To
There were
distract.
a bunch of
Yeah.
bills. The COINTELPRO did a lot. Okay. COINTELPRO definitely did a lot. Again, that's not taking, I'm not trying to take away from,
COINTELPRO.
uh, right, right. The
What's that?
counterintelligence program, part of the
Okay.
counterintelligence program that really, really kicked in. And that had been around for a while already
Yeah,
to, what,
that's another show. That's
exactly.
another
Yes, it
show.
is.
Talking
Yes, it
about that
is.
stuff. That's
Yes, it
another
is.
show. We
It
we ain't gonna
absolutely
get it.
is.
We ain't gonna get that deep.
No, we're not. We're not. No, we're not.
But
Not tonight.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, like,
Right.
yeah,
Between
they
those years,
infiltrated.
there was a
They
lot of,
definitely infiltrated a lot of different programs
right.
and sidetracked.
And there was a lot
My
of groups
thing,
we had during those
yeah, my
years.
thing
They were
is that
put down.
our generation, the Gen X generation,
Correct. Correct.
we did not get the torch because the torch was not passed to us to fight for
Yes.
these things. And what I would like to
Right.
do is start fighting. I want to start fighting,
Correct.
bro. I want to start
That's right.
fighting
I'm with that.
because I'm even though I'm out of school, like, my kids are grown. However, when they
Right.
have their kids are going to be
Hmm.
affected by that. But I just don't
Absolutely.
want to sit around and watch this stuff happen. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't want to sit
Right.
around and just not do anything when I'm able to do something. Can this be taken up by the NAACP and taken all the way to the Supreme Court to set precedents for politicians that's not of our color? Our ancestors try to change our history being taught. That's a good question. That is a good question. Can it? The only way to find out is to ask somebody in the NAACP
We can
or
actually
like
call.
we you know
We can actually call it NAACP.
yeah, you can call
We can
in
actually call.
like, and
We
writing
can actually
letters, like,
and writing.
when you
Right. Right.
like the power of a letter is still powerful. Nah, screw the email. You know what I mean? The
Right.
letter is still powerful. So, like, we're gonna have to take it back to the olden days. We're gonna have to go back and use the methods that they did, because
Right. Right.
everything
Yes, sir.
is just at our fingertips with the emails and stuff like that. But nah, man, we're gonna have to get, like, that grassroots. You still got some
Hmm.
grassroots organizations out there that's willing to do the footwork. So,
Right.
like, this platform right here, these podcasts and stuff, this is a platform like a radio show. So uh we talk about it, somebody hear us talking about it, they spread the word, and that's how it has to start. So I'm going to start it. I'm going to get it started on my end. That's going to be my take on it because I don't think I'm doing enough. I'm not. I don't think I'm doing enough,
I don't
man.
believe I am
I ain't
either.
fought what
I
I
don't
ain't
believe I
fought for
am either.
nothing. I ain't fought for nothing.
Well,
But this right here like really like struck me like, oh hell nah. Hell nah, Florida. hell to the nah.
Yeah, they've been doing.
Hell to
They've
the
been up
nah.
to some shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like this DeSantis, son of a motherfucker, been doing some straight up some ill shiznit, you know, straight up ill
Mhm.
shiznit, and I don't want him to get away with it. You know, I want to spread the word, and I want to get people mad. I'm fucking mad, man. I want to get people mad.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's uh, to get angry about something and get mad about something is not a bad thing. Is placing it behind efforts um, is very
It's gonna
positive.
be the energy. It's gonna
Yeah,
it's
it's the
gonna
energy.
motivate people. You know,
Exactly.
folks
Exactly.
marched back in the day because they were pissed off the way the conditions were. So I don't want the conditions to go backwards. I want the conditions to go forward. And DeSantis is trying to take away a lot of things that were fought for.
Right.
That's what he's
That's right.
trying to do.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna read something for the NAACP right here. Since we're sitting on here, I just do quick searches,
That's
and
good, brother.
if
Read
I
it.
have
What you got?
Google, I have we are home. So what does the NAA, who does the NAACP work for? Um, so I came up with we are the home of grassroots activism for civil rights and social justice. We advocate, agitate, and litigate for the civil rights due to Black America
Right.
in our cities, schools, companies, and courtrooms. We are the legacy of W.E.B. Du Bois, Ida B. Wells, Thurgood Marshall, and many
Hmm.
other giants.
That's good.
Okay, yes, and that is supposed to be their mission, but while we are considered the not just by being considered the minority, that's in terms of power and wealth. I don't see it that way in terms of we'll see how that is against the sheer numbers, what that measures up to. But obviously, when it comes to the money and the power and the votes in these places, well, we don't have that. We don't have that, and that's the problem right there. So, as far as the NAACP is concerned with moving the needle on something like this,
Yeah.
um, a lot of times I don't hear enough from them and all these other
Exactly.
grassroots
Yeah.
organizations. But then again, from what I hear, they do things in the background. They're not all up front. They're trying to move things in the background, and just because they don't move as quickly as I would like, or maybe
You
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 would like.
I mean, I feel you on that, but
Mhm.
I need to see something. I need to know that I have somebody working for the best interest of my people. I need to see this. I know they
Let me hear it.
exist, but that's all I know, that they exist. I need to know what
That's not
are they doing when it
correct.
comes to this
Correct.
bullshit that's going on in Florida.
And
What
never hear their voice.
what are the NAAC people,
Right.
what are
Or,
the
or the lead,
NAACP people doing about this?
or
I
the
want to
National
know so
Urban League.
I can join, so I can get involved, so
Right.
I can push the word, so I can help. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, I do, but
That's
you
what
have to
I
be.
want. Huh?
That would be great, but yeah, that would be great. I'm not. I won't say it. I won't say it.
You got to say
I
it.
think. I
This is
think.
raw with it. You
I.
got to say it.
Uh, I. I would think our voice could be heard if we just all gather in numbers like me,
No
yourself,
doubt.
myself, and 1,000 other people. Sign up, get a petition together and
I
get some
agree.
spokesperson together and go to the,
Absolutely.
the National Urban League, the NAACP,
Yeah.
SNCC, the ACLU, things
All
like
of
that.
that.
All of that. It stands to reason that that's how we move the needle. It
I tell
stands to
you,
reason.
right,
Yeah,
right. But I will not let just one of those
correct.
organizations be the
Hmm.
center of
Exactly.
voice, the center for the voice of what
Correct.
we want to do. No, no, I'm not. I'm spreading
No,
it out. I'm shouting it out
correct.
loud. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So
Correct.
no, I am not going to wait for them, brother.
Correct.
This
That's
Raw
not.
with It
No,
podcast is
that's right.
for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Raw with It
Exactly.
podcast
Absolutely.
is broadcasting the rights for the people. We are not tolerating bullshit. No, we
Right.
are not
Right.
tolerating bullshit that
Agree.
will affect minorities. No,
Right.
we fight for the minorities.
Exactly.
This
I,
podcast, yeah, if we can be
it's
a voice for the minorities, we're gonna do that. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
That
So
absolutely.
if
So
we're gonna start a petition, we can start a petition. Let's write it up.
sounds
Who
great.
the hell is that, brother?
Sounds great. Learn how to
Somebody.
write it.
Oh, so you know how you know how you walk.
Yeah, gotta
Hey,
stay alert.
somebody,
Gotta stay alert.
yo,
Gotta
you
stay
gotta stay
alert.
alert. Like
Gotta stay alert.
if I see somebody, if I see somebody walking slow, like I see them, but I don't see them, but yet I
Right.
see them moving slow. I know
Right.
that it's not normal because it's fucking almost 12 o'clock. And why are you walking slow by my truck? So you
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying? So you know that
oh yeah,
intuition still kick in. You know,
absolutely. That's not a
you look around, boy. You know
oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
This is
Yeah,
not my regular truck, so I don't have
yeah, your
my
regular truck.
protection with me. Yeah,
Correct.
you know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
You have your
But
regular
my
wares.
thing is, yeah, bro,
This is the
something
voice.
needs to be
This is
done,
the
and
voice.
everybody that's listening to this podcast, if you know someone that is in politics or in the state of Florida or will be helpful in getting the word out, man, by all means, reach out to myself, reach out to Kahi. Let us know who we can contact. If we got some
Mhm.
people out there that can write well, where we can like start a petition on what's going on down here in Florida, man, let's get this shit going. Cause I'm not going to be quiet about this, bro. Hell nah.
Yeah,
When
it's
is
a lot
when
of
is the elections coming up? The elections will be coming up. DeSantis ass is going to be
mhm.
trying to run for freaking the presidency. Oh fuck, nah,
That won't be
man.
too.
He's piece of
Yeah,
malarkey. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yes, yes, it
But
is. Yes, it
but
is.
that's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. Everybody
Okay.
that tuned in, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody that's on TikTok. What's up, TikTok people? Sorry about that. I didn't even see y'all over there. Where my TikTok folks? Nika Boo. What's happening, Nika Boo? Who else over there?
TikTokers,
She
TikTokers.
Glows
We on
and Hallie
TikTokers.
Grows. All them folks that was on TikTok. Sorry about that, y'all. Everybody that's on TikTok, if you don't know, you can go on Facebook and join. Put a search in for Raw with the Podcast After Dark. That is our group chat, Raw with a Podcast After Dark. That's the group chat. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube. Just put in Raw with It Podcast, um, or the Fox Silver Raw with It Podcast, and you should see some of the programs pop up. Subscribe on YouTube.
This is
Follow follow on Facebook, on TikTok.
when somebody
Uh,
decides to
follow
walk out of
me,
your
the
life.
Fox Silver, and follow Raw with the Podcast. And that's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in and staying up. Sorry we were late. Who is that? Somebody's coming in like, hello, you got who is that Facebook user? Because that's all we see. We don't see your name.
Okay.
Who said that?
I'm not sure. And why can I not?
Who is that?
Okay.
Hello, you guys. Who is that? Who is that?
I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm wondering why I
But,
can't see us.
hey, we love everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And we are. Oh, Maria. What's up, Maria? What's
Hey,
happening?
Maria, how
We
are you?
signing out. We signing out, Maria.
Better late than never. Right.
But better late than never, like Kai said.
All right.
All right, everybody. We
Right.
signing out. Thanks for joining in. Sorry we broadcast late tonight, but if you want to catch the whole show, you'll be able to watch it right here on Facebook or on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel, Raw with the Podcast. Peace out. Much love. And I said, hold on, man. Daggone. I forget that I'm not on the touch screen on my phone.
And you can touch it, won't anything happen though.
And nothing will happen. All right, y'all. Peace out. Next week, 8 p.m. Tuesday nights. Peace.
And
so, you know.
Hey,
It is what it
right
is.
here.
Hey, excuse me, I'm taking shots, so you know what I mean. I'm trying to get it in right now.
Hey.